Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Put a happy smile on your face. Let your day be sunny, not gray. Just know it comes Marc Clarke to brighten your day. A great to start. Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Keep on smiling. Just keep a positive sunny day. Keep on smiling. Know there's good news on the way. Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is coming.
I'm Shalonda Stokes.
Anthony Jenkins, D-Rose, Radio Raheem Devon, Mayor Brandon Scott.
LaRon Finney,
Raina and Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage DC.
The boy with the blue beard, DJ Tons.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
Good news is right around the corner.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Okay. Well, see that? Now that makes it, what I love about that makes it so Baltimore.
So here comes Marc Clarke to brighten your day. A great to start.
Hey, it's the Lancasters. I'm Lady Lancaster, aka Kay Lancaster.
And I'm Larry Lancaster, the boss of all this. Make sure you guys come check out Love, Laughs, and Lyrics happening at the Magoobies Joke House,
When?
February the 15th, baby
That's a
doll.
Sunday.
That's a Sunday, right? Listen, Valentine's Day weekend, we're going to have a great show for you guys. We got some comedy, we got some poetry, and we have the song stylings of Lady Lancaster with the Aaron Hill Trio. Okay? All right? You guys got to be there. You won't be disappointed. Trust me. Loves, Laughs, and Lyrics. See you there, baby. Peace.
If you don't want me to call him a legend, but Quicksilver is in the building.
Good news is right around the corner.
Bill Bellamy in the building.
Come on, Mark.
Bill the Thrill.
At United Way, we help our neighbors not just get by, but get ahead. We support individuals and families, young and old, all who call the greater Baltimore area home. Our programs lead to big impact, from helping people keep a roof over their heads and food on the table, to supporting young people and entrepreneurs in building skills that can jumpstart their futures. We believe in the power and the promise of our neighbors and the neighborhoods they call home. All of our work starts with listening. We know that when people have a say in their futures, they're more invested in positive change.
Sé que cuando lo necesite, United Way me guarda la espalda.
I know for a fact United Way, they'll make sure something can be done.
I'm putting in the work for my community, my future, and my neighbors.
These are our neighbors, and this is where we call home. We've spent the last 100 years working with communities across Greater Baltimore, and we can't wait to see what the next 100 years looks like for all of us. Together, we are united for our futures.
Hi, my name is Jay Wendell Gordon, the Warrior Lawyer. I have an office downtown Baltimore City. I practice in the area of criminal defense, personal injury, civil rights, and medical malpractice. If you need a good attorney, get Gordon on the phone. Thank you.
I'm Donovan Murphy from Island Cuisine. You got it locked right here with a Good News Show. Of course, you're in tune with Marc Clarke.
I'm Anthony Jenkins, president of Coppin State University, and you're watching The Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
Everybody wants to meet our mayor. Just off the stage, congratulations on your award, Mayor.
Sir, thank you.
What do you want to say to Baltimore?
Well, this award is for Baltimore. This is for us. This is not my award. This is the city's award. We've accomplished a lot, reducing violence to levels that folks said we couldn't together, and this award is for all of us. And knowing that, as I said earlier today, don't clap because we have a lot of work to do.
I love it. And so you basically, you said on stage about the dream of being mayor, and you are mayor, making progress. What does that feel like? Talk to us about the power of dreams, and also, you know, when you get that dream, how do you keep moving?
Well, when you dream of something and you work for something every day, I tell the young people in Baltimore this all the time, when you get it, it feels normal, right? But when it feels normal and you feel like you earned it, you respect it, you treat it, and you want to make those coming behind you.
Come on.
So every day is about working to make sure that the young folks, some young person that I've talked to in some Baltimore City public school will one day be in the seat that I'm in and not have to have the same struggles and can take our city to the highest heights.
And I just want to say, Mayor, thank you for taking us on this journey. I'm so proud of you, brother. Keep up the good work. All right? He rocked the house, y'all. Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
From the team that brought you Jazzy Summer Nights, Baltimore Met Gala, and Afro Creek, Chase and LaRon Finney, the curators of culture, bring you the biggest MFing happy hour featuring DJ Supreme and DJ High Def, kicking off CIAA weekend Thursday, February 26, 6 p.m. at the Atrium, 35 Marketplace, Baltimore, Maryland. Get your tickets now at thefingroup.net.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Okay. Well, see that? Now that makes it, what I love about that makes it so Baltimore. Because he don't want me to call him a legend, but not a legend. Quicksilver is in the building. Bill Bellamy in the building. It's Good News Show with Marc Clarke. Kwesi and Fume joining us at the MLK Breakfast. Sir, what an amazing event. Kwesi, what does MLK Breakfast and MLK mean to you?
It means that you can't kill a dream. You can kill a dreamer, but you can never kill what that person saw in his heart and in his mind, or her heart or her mind. Because the things that we're experiencing now, Dr. King and many others prepared us for. This is a continuation of that belief. So that no matter how strong the opposition, no matter how hurtful, deceitful, spiteful, and wicked we see people in government acting, we should not capitulate to that. He didn't, and because he didn't, he made his body a bridge that we could run across and get to this place. So this is a reaffirmation in many respects of all of that. And it's just great to see so many people here who are just fired up, and so many young people who are ready to grab on and to follow through on that.
I'm Shalonda Stokes.
Anthony Jenkins.
D-Rose. Radio Raheem Devon.
Mayor Brandon Scott.
LaRon Finney. Raina and Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage, D.C.
The boy with the blue beard.
DJ Tons.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Donna Brazile joining us. Powerful words on the stage at the MLK Breakfast. And I just want to say, you told us to keep fighting.
Yes.
And I think many people are overwhelmed by what we're facing now. What advice would you have to our viewers to fight what we're up against?
I think it's important to remind everyone that we didn't get here today simply by being on the sideline. We got here because we were engaged in the struggle for our own freedom. We were engaged in expanding the participation of every American and serving in their democracy. So I encourage people all the time, don't give up hope, to keep fighting. Struggle is not won in one generation. The struggle continues in each and every generation. And we are obligated, we have a debt to pay to society to continue that struggle for freedom and justice and equality for all.
And the part of your message that I was just so inspired by was because I too was from a kid and got triggered, if you will. An 8-year-old Donna Brazile deals with the assassination of MLK, and at that moment you wanted to make a difference. And I'll be doggone, in your early 20s, you were working side by side with Dr. King's wife. If that doesn't speak to the power of the laws of attraction, God, the universe, and all those things, I don't know what does. And even now, tonight, today, you moved this crowd and got us so fired up. Now, the thing I noticed was, Donna, you on television, you're so composed, and we saw the fire out here.
I knew God had put me here for a purpose, and that purpose was to do as much as I could to finish the work of Dr. King and his generation.
I just want to say thank you. I'm a 35 plus year media person. I stand on your shoulders even though we're about the same age now. But I just want to thank you for being that face on television. I could say, of course I can do it. She's doing it, that means I can do it. And my whole generation and younger, we thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, when I first got my TV gig back in 2001, I was so happy to be on television. Reverend Jackson was also on CNN. And Reverend Jackson said to me, you know, we're not the only ones who could do this. And I went out, I got Carnell Belcher, Roland Martin, and when I see people like Yamiche Alcindor, who's on NBC, they're my kids. Bakari Sellers, you know.
Yes.
Simone Sanders, they're my babies. And for me, it's a continuation of my other work, not just in organizing, but in media, academia, and politics. I'm proud of Barack Obama. I'm sitting at a table with Eric Holder, who I got Bill Clinton to make U.S. Attorney. For me, it's a lifetime of work, whether it's in politics, media, academia. I'm not finished.
I'm Shalonda Stokes.
Anthony Jenkins.
D-Rose. Radio Raheem Devon. Mayor Brandon Scott.
LaRon Finney. Raina and Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage, D.C.
And the boy with the blue beard.
DJ Tons.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Okay. Well, see that, now that makes it, what I love about that makes it so Baltimore.
Hey, it's the Lancasters. I'm Lady Lancaster, aka K Lancaster.
And I'm Larry Lancaster, the boss of all this. Make sure you guys come check out Love, Laughs, and Lyrics happening at the Magoobies Joke House,
When?
February the 15th, baby
That's a
doll.
Sunday.
That's a Sunday, right? Listen, Valentine's Day weekend, we're gonna have a great show for you guys. We got some comedy, we got some poetry, and we have the song stylings of Lady Lancaster with the Aaron Hill Trio. Okay? All right? You guys gotta be there. You won't be disappointed. Trust me. Loves, Laughs, and Lyrics. See you there, baby. Peace.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a young child to grow into a responsible adult who can control their emotions?
If someone doesn't have the childcare, you don't have the workforce, because it really does affect everyone.
When I hear the words quality childcare, I immediately think of people that will provide the care, thought leadership, and knowledge needed to help them grow and thrive in an ever-changing world.
To support our childcare initiative, go to uwcm.org.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Okay. Well, see that, now that makes it, what I love about that makes it so Baltimore.
Politics 26, you're watching the Good News Show.
Because you don't want me to call him a legend, but Quicksilver is in the building. Bill Bellamy in the building.
Come on, Mark.
Bill the Thrill Bellamy in the building. What? Good News Show with Marc Clarke, MLK Breakfast. Of course, the celebrities are in the building. Again, the Queen.
Servant, not celebrity.
Servant.
Yes.
Servant, exactly. Servant. And so the mayor for life, at least in my generation, Stephanie Rollins Blake. Great seeing you. How are you?
Wonderful. Happy to be here to celebrate so many outstanding recipients, including our mayor, Brandon Scott.
And you know, it's so he shouted you out in his acceptance. big sister.
Yes.
You know, this event ends up being very emotional for me. And I know it has to be emotional for you. You are the daughter of a legendary figure. You grew up with this.
Yeah.
I'm sure, you've probably known Reverend Al Sharpton your whole life.
Yeah.
And the King family and everyone else. And then you went on to become this huge political leader. And now you're in the private sector. So, you know, let's just say, what does MLK mean to you?
Ooh, you know, while I was listening to the speakers, I would remember as a child singing the Stevie Wonder Happy Birthday song, running around the playground as a child, knowing that we were fighting for his legacy. And to be here today and to know how much work still has to be done, that's why you get emotional. Because, you know, so many of us thought that we had achieved so much, and to see it being ripped away every single day, we have to come to something like this to get motivated again, to know that we have to continue the fight.
Wow. And you know, I have 3 daughters.
God bless you.
And and to be the daughter of such a powerful, historic, influential figure, talk to us about that, because I see my wife as that. My father-in-law was an amazing man. Your dad was an amazing man. What does it give you when you have a dad like that?
It gives you the confidence to believe in your dreams. And, you know, for someone, my dad and I were like best friends, and I was born on his birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. So to have someone believe in you so wholeheartedly from birth, you know, anything I wanted to do, I knew it was within me to do. And fathers have the unique ability to give young women that dream.
I love it. And you know, now that I got you,
don't get me emotional.
I got you now. I got my interview with Stephanie Rollins Blake. See, it kind of snuck up on me. But I want to, number one, commend you on your transformation.
Thank you.
You look amazing. You know, I too have, in a sense, transformed. I've lost over 100 pounds. You know, talk to us about that piece. I mean, let's keep it real. Women, it's a different measurement for men and women. But as a woman in the spotlight, you've transformed. You know, you've always been glamorous, but you're like glamorous now. What is the transformation meant for you, health-wise, and also as a person, as a human, as a woman?
I think my commitment to my health. My mom's a physician, a retired physician, so health has always been important, but it's always been a challenge. And when I had my daughter, when I was struggling with weight, I remember her looking at me and saying, "Mommy, why is everyone in our family fat?" And I realized the truth was everybody in the family wasn't fat, but when you're little, your mom is your world. And she was looking at me like, you know, basically like, get it together. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She didn't say it, but that's how I received it, because, you know, I knew like I have to be a role model for her. So it really kind of kickstarted years-long process of trying to be the best version of myself. And it's a never-ending journey that I'm committed to.
I love it.
I firmly believe that, you know, God gives us each our own gifts and talents, and it's up to us to maximize them.
I love
and
it.
to be good stewards.
You know, when I transitioned to television, I think I became more conscious of looks. Talk to us about how people treat you differently with the weight loss. Has there been a difference? For me, it has been a difference. I noticed.
Really?
Not necessarily. When I mean a difference, I think they actually inspired. They're complimentary. They're kind of like they commented on it. Whereas before, people didn't necessarily comment on you. You know, what about for you?
People have been very kind. You know, I've been, you know, people have been kind throughout my life. You know, heavier, thinner. You know, I don't take it for granted that, you know, people have been very kind to me. I will say that, you know, I'll say it's not necessarily how people treat me, but for me, I like being able to go into stores and, you
Come
know.
on and put on some clothes. Imagine that. Y'all don't know the pain.
Listen.
You can just put it on. You don't have to get it altered.
As someone who used to shop, and what was that? It was like 16 plus back in the day. Yes. I was like, it was hard.
And also, when you're heavier and you were dressed nice, it's a whole thing. You spend some more money. It's a whole thing. Okay. Lastly.
All right.
Lastly, Where are you now? I know it's interesting. You've actually been on these great jobs after being mayor, and I understand you're in another great job. Tell us about that.
So right now I am here on behalf of Airbnb. I chair their housing council.
Come on now.
I love working with them. They know that they're not the cause of the housing supply problem, but they want to be a part of the solution, and that's the work the Housing Council is doing. So I appreciate that. And I also recently joined a firm in New York, Morrison Cohen, developing their government strategies practice. So, I in my head, I call myself Olivia Pope because that's the kind of work.
That's right. Come in and solve it.
Yeah, behind the scenes, getting the stuff done that needs to be done for cities and states across the country.
It's great seeing you. Thank you for all you've done. The 50th mayor of Baltimore City, Stephanie Rollins Blake, joining us on the Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
I'm Shalonda Stokes.
Anthony Jenkins.
D-Rose. Radio Raheem Devon. Mayor Brandon Scott.
LaRon Finney.
Raina and Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage, DC.
The boy with the blue beard.
DJ Tons.
Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here on the Good News Show with my guy, Marc Clarke.
Only Lamar Jackson can bring the Colts back to Baltimore.
I love it.
Only Lamar Jackson.
And I grew up listening to Big Fat Morning Show.
Okay. Well, see that makes it. What I love about that makes it so Baltimore. Because you don't want me to call him a legend, but
not a legend.
Quicksilver is in the building. Bill Bellamy in the building.
Come on, Mark.
Bill the Thrill Bellamy in the building. Boy. It's a Good News Show with Marc. We're at the MLK Breakfast, and as you can see, everybody's getting a chance to mingle with the winners. Nicole, you were one of our winners tonight. Talk to us about what you did, and also talk to us about how special it was to win the award on this special day.
Well, first, thank you, Mark, for even stopping me to have this conversation. So I am the president and CEO of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. We were founded 50 years ago this year, and we were founded so that we could do three things. So that we could provide scholarships, internships, and fellowships to deserving students who want to go into public policy and leadership roles. We also produce policy information for communities so that they can be empowered to know how to give themselves what they need when it comes to voting rights, education, economic equity. And we also educate the public. Every year we do an annual legislative conference, which many people know about. It is a place to be in September in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
So today, for me to get this award, as someone who has spent her entire career as a civil and human rights lawyer, this means more to me than you can imagine. It is really the epitome of everything that Dr. King stood for, and it is really why I do what I do. That work is not about me, it is about what I believe is my calling and the calling of so many of us to pour back into our communities, to pour back into future leaders, to make sure that they can carry the torch forward, because that fight for justice is long. It does not end. It did not end with the 64 Civil Rights Act or the 65 Voting Rights Act. It continues. The challenges we are facing today, we must pour into these young people and ensure that we have the leaders who will make this country and in fact this world a better and more equitable place.
Nicole, I mean, what a blessing. And this is why we have black media. That's why these shows are important, because you just answered the question. I think, you know, on media, and I think there's so many people that are talking now, voices that are kind of uninformed.
Yes.
And so, you know, well,
or misinformed.
Misinformed. Are there organizations, fill in the blank? Yes, there are organizations, and in fact, we need to get involved in these organizations, and we need to promote and market these organizations. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that. But I love that, because I think that's what's missing. We don't, a lot of times, especially in black, you know, the hair, the beauty shop, the barber shop, and online, we have these conversations that work against us.
Yes.
And then, you know, we have amazing like yourself that are putting in the work and also giving our young people an opportunity to do the same. So thank you for all that you do.
And thank you for the work you do in black media. We appreciate it.
And look, you, by the way, fly.
Oh,
fly.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
From the team that brought you Jazzy Summer Nights, Baltimore Met Gala, and Afro Creek, D-Chase and LaRon Finney, the curators of Culture, bring you the biggest MFing happy hour featuring DJ Supreme and DJ High Def, kicking off CIAA weekend Thursday, February 26, 6 p.m. at the Atrium, 35 Marketplace, Baltimore, Maryland. Get your tickets now at thefingroup.net.
Hi, my name is J. Wendell Gordon, the Warrior Lawyer. I have an office downtown Baltimore City. I practice in the area of criminal defense, personal injury, civil rights, and medical malpractice. If you need a good attorney, get Gordon on the phone. Thank you.
I'm Donovan Murphy from Island Cuisine. You got it locked right here with a good news show. Of course, you're in tune with Marc Clarke.
I'm Anthony Jenkins, president of Coppin State University, and you're watching The Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
And again, I want to thank you for supporting The Good News Show with me, Marc Clarke. Make sure you follow us, like us, tell people about us, and support us. It's The Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Put a happy smile on your face. Let your day be sunny, not gray. Just know here comes Marc Clarke to brighten your day.